Think you know Ninja songs? Old school or new school? Stand a chance to win big on Gusto Guess the Song. To be a part of this, call the numbers on your screen right now. Come on board and let's do things the Gusto way.
Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for always liking and sharing, subscribing, of course, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. We love and appreciate every one of you. Yes, Big Lala is very much here to talk about the one and only Buju to your ears. 2021, just like Whiskey. We say Whiskey is the big guy who's had a great 2021. This guy seems to be like the emerging guy who's had a fantastic 2021 as well. Buju has literally blessed the biggest records this year: Mode with Whiskey, Cold Outside with Timaya, Feeling with Ladipo, as well as Confident by Savage.
This is your Savage guy. But yes, he blessed Savage, yes.
So you know Savage? No.
Okay, what's the name of the song?
Confident. Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Anyways, Buju has really done a whole lot, and of course, fans, asking Buju after drop this one testimony. Of course, we know about the Sorry I'm Late EP. Fans have been asking about Buju. Please, it's time for you to drop something of your own. And of course, they said 28th of October, 29th of October is going to drop something for the fans. Sorry I'm Late EP. 7 major songs, 7 brand new songs. We talked about the track list the other time, and of course, the EP finally out. No testimony. No, what's the name? Outside on that one. 7 new songs, just one feature, that one with the caveman Ogechuku. The EP is finally out. What are your thoughts on the EP? First impressions.
I didn't quite know what to expect from Buju, but I think for someone who's been on the up since late last year to the current moment, he gave this his all. I mean, there's a lot of pluses about this project. The way he went about listing the tracks, right? First, an introduction. I mean, how do you introduce your first project? And he gives a good rendition, hyping himself up. My name is Daniel Benson, Abi. And he did a lot of
Michael Jackson.
When you hear me, Michael Jackson. So those are the way he went about going for his starting the journey of this EP. He did really well, right? Then he moved on, Never Stopped, which we've now heard several stories of how Never Stop was inspired and blah 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 and blah. But that song is a very dope record, and not surprisingly, it was the one that what surprised me the most is it was the first song that jumped out of the EP as people's favorite. But to me, my favorite is still there.
It's still coming.
It's still coming. Then came Kilometer. Which we thought, Kilometer is going to be like, maybe he wants Kilometer. But we were just disappointed. The only thing I could predict on that was that it was going to be a fast-paced record because it was Rexy. And it was. And it was almost a street vibe.
Oh.
Timbati, sorry,
like that. Those words just keep ringing in your head. If I'm on that, if I'm driving, I'm on Jack Kilometer. If I play your show, you're going to enjoy me there.
And this is Buju giving you a different Buju entirely, not the usual. So that means he can give you the street number if he wants to.
Like
imagine.
So really
that was an interesting thing. Something sweet is something sweet, but for me it was not the best thing for me on the album. So my favorite of this project is this Ogechuku featuring the Cavemen, and I felt these guys were just majestic together. Cavemen and Buju, they gave this their all. I really enjoyed. I mean, in fact, I replayed Ogechuku a lot of times, and I enjoyed that. For here wasn't bad as well. And then to my other favorite is I Do. I so much like I Do because after going about introducing himself, showcasing himself and his versatility, then the last song is not asking whoever wants to come for him, is asking them seriously, do you want it better than I do? He's asking them on that last track. After you don't hear everything where I don't present to you
Mm.
down now. Are you sure you want this thing better than I do? Are you ready to go the extra mile like I'm doing for myself?
Mhm.
And I felt like we put a lot of thought into this project because
Mhm.
in terms of listing of the tracks and
Arrangement,
everything, arrangement, everything was that was dope because they gave this their all.
Mhm.
I mean, it was well thought out.
Yeah.
Production, Timmy J was Timmy J as usual.
Yeah.
Rexy added his street vibe to it, and
Mhm.
it was on point. Steph, Pearls, Steph.
Shout out to Steph.
Shout out to Steph.
Yeah.
That's my favorite track. And something sweet for here. I mean,
Your two favorite produced by Steph.
Yeah. No, Steph.
Ugochukwu and I do.
Oh yeah, so Steph has a new fan base.
Yeah.
Fan in me, Steph has a new fan. In me. Kilometer is also a jam.
I love the record.
This kind of track when you're on the road and then maybe one Friday night you don't drink 1 or 2 bottles and they go house. But please don't drink and drive home. And if you enter body, you just feel like when I day of kilometer. So those kind of things they give you energy.
Yeah.
And I feel Buju did really well on this and it deserves all the successes, the early successes getting right
Exactly.
now. It really deserves it.
Now, a lot of people actually feel that Buju on this, EP. I mean, we all know that Buju is the talk of town.
Yeah.
He is the guy. Olomoton so bye. Is the one on the hot plate at the moment.
Yeah.
But of course, it seems like Buju, knowing fully well that I'm really, really good, use this EP to rub it in people's faces. What do you think?
It did though, because there was a track where he was talking about he dropped never stopped.
Yeah.
Since he dropped, he could even be a rapper if he wants to. He
Yeah.
could drop 16 bars on a favorite rapper.
Yeah.
And things like that. So he
and
then one of this exactly one of the songs he was like he doesn't understand why people are hating on him, that they are hating greatness or something like that. One of the lines on there.
And of course the I do too, saying if you think
you know what he did.
Too much bragging rights.
It was a lot of bragging that will blow your head. It was like the first one when Daniel Benson was like, you better jot things down, like just too funny. He was telling you that before you start listening to this project, jot things down. And at the end of the day, he now gave everybody an exam. The exam is like
I do.
And I was like, do you want this better than I do? If you want it, jot what did it jot down? What is it? What did I just teach you? And I mean, I just enjoyed listening to Buju on this, and I think he did well for a debut project.
Yeah. I mean, for a debut project, like you said, and everything, what does this portend for Buju? I mean, top 3 on the Apple Music 100 at the moment, for Buju. What exactly is this year turning out for this young man right here?
Well, I think it's turning out well. He has, especially Apple Music, he has a lot of support on there. Majority of his fan base use Apple Music. So he's getting a lot of love and everything is just translating to dopeness for him on that platform. I want him to also consolidate his efforts on these other platforms. I'd like to see him dominate Spotify and the rest of them and have a good time on these platforms. Talent is undeniable at this point.
Trust me, man.
It's just, there's always a chance of him shining. But at the end of the day, sometimes it's talent that people care about, and he's able to give more and more of that. This is Buju's time right now.
It's Buju time, actually.
He needs to milk the best of this time because whether he likes it or not, next year might be somebody else. Next year, there might be a new kid on the block who's going to blow people's mind and the attention shifts again. There's somebody who's in a tight spot who was having the best time of his life last year and is not having the best time of his life this year. So he needs to make do of all the opportunities that come being on top of his game right now.
Okay, so this EP is a hit or a miss for you?
This is definitely a hit EP. 7 sweet songs made sense. At least 5 songs you can decide to replay and replay and you won't get tired. Or you even replay it till you get tired of hearing Buju on the track. So I think it was nice. He didn't even need his 2 previously released songs to be on this project. So Buju really did well on this. I'll have to commend him and his team for doing well.
Over 10?
Over 10, this is a straight up fire EP. I'm going to give it an 8 over 10.
Wow. 8 over 10 for Big Lala himself. What do you think about this one? Buju to your ears with the Sorry I'm Late. Yes, the EP. Of course, 7 brand new songs off that one. Buju showing his might, showing the power, bragging to say, oh more if you fit, oh yeah, I can't do it if you easy and everything. Of course, Buju, a massively talented, artist and of course singer, songwriter, performer who is having the best time of his life at the moment. What do you think about all of the songs on the EP? Does EP itself is a hit or a miss for you? Put them down below. Let's have your thoughts. I will see you again on the next one. Peace.